So, good afternoon to all students. Please tell your student friend they can join the lecture as early as possible, so we can continue this lecture. So, as we discussed in previous lectures, internal combustion engine, we go through the what are the working principle and what is the classification of SI engine, like based on the fuel, based on the strokes, and so today we're going to discuss combustion, how the combustion is start in SI engine. So you know what is the SI engine. SI engine is nothing but it is a petrol engine. Okay, so because the ignition system is by the spark. Okay, so we can categorize it spark engine and fuel injector. CI engine. CI engine is a diesel engine and SI engine is the petrol engine. So we can say that the second name of petrol engine is SI engine. The full form is spark ignition engine. Okay. So how the combustion take place in the SI engine, we going to discuss in today lecture. Okay, and so let's start. Diesel engine, gasoline engine, and homogeneous charge combustion ignition engine, HCCI. So these are the different type of engine. Is first is diesel engine. Here fuel injector is there, by which the fuel is insert in the combustion chamber and the compressed air is previously present there, and due to the fraction between the air and fuel, spark is generated and your ignition is start, combustion is start. Means during the combustion is start, the high pressure and high temperature will be produced, and this high energy push the piston downward. Okay, now we come to the gasoline, or we can say spark ignition. Then what happened in the spark ignition? We know that the air fuel mixture air fuel mixture is enter to the combustion chamber, and when the piston move from bottom dead center to top dead center, spark a spark which is responsible to generate a fire. Okay, so these system generate the energy which is move the piston downward. Now here homogeneous charge combustion ignition system. Okay, SCCI. Okay, so this is the different way we going to discuss one by one. See here, in the SCCI and petrol engine, the fuel and air mixture mixed before the combustion. Okay, see those petrol engine and SSCI engine. So what happened? The intake process is same for these two. Air fuel mixtures into the combustion chamber. But in the diesel engine, what happened? Only filter air enter to the combustion chamber and preventing the shoot emission of the diesel. Only SCCI engine has multiple ignition point through the chamber. This plus their lean burn keep temperature low, preventing the formation of nitrogen oxide. So here what happened? SCCI engine, this is like in the diesel engine and petrol engine there is one point ignition, but in SCCI there is multi point ignitions. Okay, means multi point ignition means air fuel mixture is there, and we just give the multi point ignition here so that the homogeneously energy is generated. Homogeneously energy is generated. So we can say that this is the difference, but the smooth energy is generated in the SCCI engine. So SI spark ignition, CI compression ignition, and SCCI means homogeneous charge compression engine. Homogeneous charge compression engine. So start of the combustion in three types. First, gasoline. So we can say that that is SI. Diesel, gasoline, HCCI. Okay. So gasoline SI and diesel engine, we can differentiate that. Okay, so we can differentiate that SI engine and CI engine is a single point spark engine. In that engine what happened, the ignition is start from a single point. Okay, but in comparison to the SCCI engine, there is multiple point spark ignition is there. So and gasoline in SI engine spark plug is there, and in the diesel engine fuel injector is there. Okay, and here in SCCI what happened, the burning is there, burning of fuel is there, air fuel mixture and the piston. So we there is no any spark plug, but we can inside the engine we can different point which is ignite the fuel, air fuel mixture, and we see here multi point ignition system. So this is the initial steps, or we can say that this is the principles behind the ignitions. So stage of combustion in SI engine. See this diagram here. What you see in the x-axis, there is a crank angle. In x-axis there is a crank angle, and in y axis there is ignition power is there. So I is ignition log, second propulsion of the frame, and now you see here 80 60 40 20. This is the angle of the crank. Okay, so here you can say there is A, B, and C. Okay, there is three peak. There is three peak is there. Okay, so first peak A, that is your suction point is there, where the suction is completed. Okay, we get the first peak, and B is the compression. Where the compression is finished, we get the second peak, that is the represent here B point, and the highest peak C, when it denoted in during the power stroke. Okay, means the maximum energy generated in the power stroke. So power stroke is responsible for the running the engine, means the air fuel mixture go to the combustion chamber, and then spark plug is ignite the air fuel mixture, and energy is generated, and this energy move down the piston. So this process is repetitive, means it this cycle is repetitive till the engine is off. Okay, when we start the engine, this process is start, and when we stop the engine, the process is stop. And what is the mean of accelerator? Me, we give the acceleration. Okay, so what happened when we increase the accelerator? It means we increase the supply of the air fuel mixture in the engine. Okay, so that we get the more speed, because when we take the accelerator, it means the supply of air fuel mixture in the higher way. So if the supply is higher, then the process is get faster and we get higher speed. Means if we increase the accelerator and our vehicle is move faster, rpm is increases. Why this will be a reason, the air fuel mixture or fuel or combustion processes get faster due to the heavy air fuel mixture sent to the engine. Okay, now combustion phenomena in SI engine. See, in SI engine, homogeneous mixture of air and fuel is formed by the carburetor. Okay, air fuel mixture is compressed up to compression ratio 8 to 12. Okay, what do you mean by the compression ratio? Compression ratio is the ratio of fuel and air. Okay, so the compressed air fuel mixture is compressed up to 8 to 12. Mixture is ignited by the spark plug. A turbulence flame is developed which propagate through the charge. Means if charge is increases, so that we can get the higher amount of the energy to move the vehicle. Three stage of three stage of Combustion. First is ignition lag. It consists of growth and develop of the propagation flame. It depends on the temperature, pressure and nature of the fuel. It also depends on propagation of the exhaust gas reduced. Second, propagation of the flame. In this stage, there is a sudden rise in the pressure and the temperature. Okay, so means now flame is increases in the combustion chamber, and due to the flame increases in the combustion chamber, the energy and temperature is increases. Okay, velocity of flame is constant. Okay, now the velocity of flame is constant. Heat release rate depend on the reaction rate of the charge. Heat transfer to cylinder wall is slow. And now third stage, after burning. After burning, what happen is here, in this stage highest pressure is reached. Okay, so after burning, what happened, the third stage, the highest pressure is reaches at that point. So this point I will show you the peakest point, that point C get the highest peak in the diagram. Okay, velocity of frame is decreased. Now velocity of frame is decreased, combustion rate also decrease, but we get the highest pressure in this stage. So this pressure, highest pressure is move the piston downward, and when the piston move downward, the pressure is get decreases. Okay, now supercharging. What do you mean by supercharging? So we can just explain what is the supercharging here. See, what is the supercharging? It is the process of increase the mass of the density. It is the process of the increase the mass of the density of air fuel mixture in SI engine or air in CI engine suck into the engine cylinder. So supercharging means it is nothing but supply the higher rate of the supply the higher rate of the air fuel mixture or filtered air fuel mixture or filtered air to the engine cylinder. Okay, it is done with the help of compressor or blower called is supercharger. Okay, so how it done? It is done with the help of compressor or blower, that is called supercharger. Okay, in SI engine, it mounted before the carburetor, which reduce the size of carburetor. Okay, now effect of supercharging. What is the effect of supercharging? To maintain power output of an engine working at high altitude where less oxygen available for the combustion. Okay, so what happened, you know, without oxygen combustion is not possible. Means without oxygen fire it doesn't take place. Okay, for taking the fire oxygen presence is required. So due to the less supply of oxygen, there is generation of carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide in the vehicles is more. So oxygenless ignition is very harmful to the environment, because if less oxygen is there, then the carbon dioxide and carbon monoxide will be generated. So this supercharger is get the possible availability or generate the possible availability or required availability of oxygen in the engine to reduce the space occupied by the engine, and it's also um, make the size reduction of the engine to reduce the combustion of the lubrication oil. Okay, so it also reduce the consumption of the lubricating oil. Means if supercharging is there, then lubricating oil is get reduced to use to reduce the mass of the engine per bp. Okay, so mass of the engine also reduced to increase mechanical and thermal efficiency. Now efficiency is increased. Okay, that is very good, and all things is reduced, then the beneficial to increase volumetric efficiency. Specific fuel combustion is less. Charge of the denotion due to the high pressure. Okay, so chance of the denotion due to the high pressure is also decreased. So that is the best benefit of the supercharger. Now what is turbocharging here? Now turbocharging is start, and we told you what is the turbocharging is here. Turbocharging is one step above the supercharger. So it is the process in which energy is extracted from the exhaust gases by the turbine in utilized to drive the supercharger centrifugal compressor. Okay, now what happened? Turbocharging is the utilize the exhaust gases from the turbine. Okay, exhaust gases from the turbine, and this is utilized to drive the supercharger. Okay, so we can say that turbocharger is an example of closed loop system, because the exhaust gases also utilize, and if the exhaust gases we can utilize, so it means we can reduce the air pollution. Okay, because the utilization of exhaust gases, so we can normalize the temperature of exhaust gases, as well as we can reduce the generation of carbon dioxide. About 30% of heat goes out through the exhaust gases. 30% of heat. It depends on the type of engine and the operating condition. This gas turbine is directly coupled to the centrifugal compressor. Okay, now what are the advantage of turbocharger? Reduction pollution from the exhaust gases. So as I told you, because we going to use exhaust gases, and exhaust gases has more uh, content of the carbon oxide and carbon monoxide, and when we going to utilize these gases, so it is the helpful to reduce the pollution of the environment. Reduce fuel consumption. Okay, we can use the exhaust gases to heat up the air and the supercharger, so we don't need to extra supply for heating them. Okay, so for the extra supply to heating them we need more fuel, so we can also reduce the fuel consumption. Reduction in power loss due to the decrease in air density at higher altitude. Okay, so now reduction in power loss. Okay, what happened when the density is higher, Then we need the higher power loss is there. Next point, increase power output of engine, more power to weight ratio. Okay, now we get the more power to weight ratio means whatever the weight is reduced and power is more. The basic theory before that, more power and more engine means if we need more power engine is there, then we have to increase the weight also. Then we have to increase the weight also. So here we can say that it is the next example where we're going to use that exhaust gases. Better torque characteristics. Now we get the uh, good torque characteristics by the turbocharger. Now, detonation in the IC engine. Okay, what do you mean by detonation? Knocking or pitting. Okay, means what happened when we off the engine, after off the engine, a sound will be generated. That sound called knocking or pitting of the engine. So what is that? We going to see that. See, what is detonation? The loud blasting noise heard within the engine cylinder. Okay, due to the auto ignition of unburned fuel, high pressure wave are created. Okay, so due to the unburned means some unburned fuel is rest in the cylinder, so the sound is generated by that fuel only. These high pressure wave make break the piston. Okay, because the unburned fuel is not burned and not converted into the gases, so these unburned fuel make a high impact on the cylinder and piston. So these unburned fuel striking on the piston and cylinder, so that we get this type of noise. Now see here, this is the combustion process top view. Here we can see that, sorry, so here we can see that tunnel disk is there. This is the, just 1 minute. Okay, now see the combustion process. This is the top view for that. This is the combustion valve. Pressure is generated here. So now in the this is the spark plug here. Okay, all is mounted here. So now see, that is the combustion chamber. Now spark plug is there. Flame is generated. Flame is generated here, and this is the boundary layer, and pressure wave is this. This blue line is pressure wave. Okay, so due to this pressure wave is responsible to move the piston. This is the piston. Okay, this crossed line is denoted as a piston. So these pressure wave move the piston downward. Now see, this is the very close view of the ignition here. So now here is a spark plug, and this red line generated the pressure wave. Okay, so these are the pressure wave is generated. Now ignition is full on. So you just see the different type layers presenting here, and see here these circles, these two circles represent here these the unburned air fuel mixture particles, or we can say that unburned fuel particles is there, which is not burned during the operation. So what happened, these fuel particles impact on the piston. Firing in temperature, see, this is the firing in temperature heat range. So what happened, short heat, short pone length, medium and long heat flow punch. So see here, long noise length. So this is the worst case of the engine piston, where we get the long number of the sound after shut down the engine. Now see, spark occupied in combustion engine, flame is moved, combustion is completed, and end of gas detection. Okay, so these are the different points. Now see here, the same things is generated shown by this. Here the air fuel mixture is comes through here, but wall is cold close here, and now due to the spark here, pressure wave is generated and this is the piston. Now factor of detonation. The shape of the combustion chamber is one factor. Relative position of spark plug, chemical nature of the fuel, initial temperature and pressure of the fuel. Initial temperature and pressure of the fuel. So these four are the important factor which is responsible for the detonation. Effect of detonation. What is the effect? The first and most irritating effect is noise. Due to the detonation, sound intensity is increased. Okay, so what happened? the unnecessary or unwanted sound come through the your vehicle. Second, pre-ignition is there. Due to the overheating of spark plug, pre-ignition is here. Means before closing the inlet valve, maybe fire will be occur, and that is the harmful for the vehicle. Increase the heat transfer. Due to the high temperature increase, heat transfer is very high. Mechanical damage is there. High pressure shock wave may damage the piston. So it may be make a crack on your piston, and your piston is damaged, so your engine is damaged. Decrease in power output due to the unborn or abnormal combustion, decrease the power output. Remedies are detonation controlled by increasing the engine RPM. Okay, means if we increase the accelerator, some what happens, some problem is there when we move our vehicles like 30 kilometer per hour or 20 kilometer per hour, then what happens, the noise is high. When we increase the speed, then this noise intensity will be decreased. That is the first thing. Deterring, decreasing the spark, means we can decreasing the spark, reduce pressure in the inlet manifold. Okay, so these are the three remedies by which we can reduce the detonation. Now, turning moment diagram. Student, there is any question till now? Okay. Turning moment diagram, 4 stroke IC engine. Now see, there is a crank angle and this is the turning moment. Okay, so here see, the first step is suction, compression is there. So what happened, this loop is called negative loop because energy required for that, and this is the also negative loop, means there is also energy is required to perform this loop. And in this, between the suction and compression, there is a loop where is positive, but very less is there, and this is the working. So we can say that this is pi, so there is 90 must be pi by 2, and pi means 180 degree, and pi by 2 means 90 degrees here, so this is 2 pi. Okay. Now between 2 pi to 3 pi, 2 pi to 3 pi, there is a working, means this is the power stroke where we can say that is the positive loop. This is the positive loop, and power is generated through here, and the peak point of this the peak point of this positive loop called maximum torque is here. Maximum torque is here, which is called that T max. And the mean of the maximum torque which is called T mean here. Okay, so and this is your exhaust means this is 3.5 pi and this is 4 pi. So we can say that this is the turning moment for the 4-stroke engine. In 4-stroke engine, there is one working stroke after the crank has rotated 720 degree, or we can say that 4 pi radiation. Suction stroke, as the pressure is less than atmospheric pressure, therefore negative loop is obtained, the first loop. Okay, compression stroke, as work done on the gases due to compression, therefore highest negative loop is generated. So here this is the first negative loop and this is the higher negative loop is generated in the compression stroke. Expansion stroke, as work done is by the gases due to the expansion, therefore positive loop is obtained. See, this is the positive loop is there. Now exhaust stroke, as work done on the gases, therefore negative loop is generated. Okay, so so work done on the gases negative, work done by the gases, that is positive. See here, what is the third step? Work done on the gases. What is the fourth step? Work done on the gases. And what is the fourth step? That is the work done by the gases. Work done by the gases. If work done by the gases, then it means that is the positive loop. Okay, so I think that is enough for today. So students, do you have any doubt? Then you can ask your question regarding today lecture.